We are live, sir.
Yes, good. So first thing we have to write is which stage of your life story you are in. 1 to 3, 4 to 6, something, all those numbers. Which is that stage? Write in the chat. Only write the truth. Yeah. And today is day 27. 7 plus 2, 9. An absolutely auspicious number. Okay. And those people who have been practicing, they're now, tomorrow onwards, that creative force inside us, the godliness inside us, that potential which keeps us alive inside us is going to allow this body to be able to achieve its intention or resolve, start making it a reality. It says, yes, go ahead, let this happen. Let this happen. So it's basically till now, it was assessing whether you're serious. Are you on that wishful thinking? Okay, I want this, but are you seriously doing it? No. Here we made you write it, we made you come, we made you to do it. So now that creative force knows that you're trusting and it should be allowed. If you don't have trust inside yourself that this is possible, it will not happen. So the main thing is to create the trust and faith inside you that it is possible, you can do it. For that, you were laying down the road, the neuroplastic pathway. You understand? Okay. So let us go and see what numbers have you people written, please? Why are you writing 80 to 100? I asked you, who is 80 years old and 100 years old? I was asking, what is the age? Sonan Shimeg, which part of the story you are writing? 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to that. Which page of the story you are writing, not what you are. Kamal wrote, he's writing 21 to 24. He clearly understood it. Dulam Suren is writing between 7 to 9 years. Bajjargal is at 21 to 24 at that time. Tesma is writing between 9 to 12. Shambhala Hari Telugu అర్థమైతుందా ఇంగ్లీష్ అర్థమైతుందా నీకే నవ్య చెప్తా ఉంది కదప్ప 90 to 100 యారు రాస్తువే 90 to 100 is your well-being status. నేను అడిగింది నీ స్టోరీ రాసే షురూ చేస్తివా
Yes, sir.
స్టోరీ రాసిది ಯಾವ ఏజ్దే ಯಾವ ఏజ్లో ఉండవు నీకు అర్థమవుతుందా
ఇప్పుడు 58 అండి
అరే నీ ఏజ్ ఉడిచేయప్ప నువ్వు కథ యావది రాస్తాడు నీ లైఫ్ స్టోరీ అర్థం కాలే కదా సి నవ్య ప్లీజ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ టు హిమ్ ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ is writing the story of your life to find the purpose of your life. So first write the story between 1 to 3 years, age 0 to 3. Then after you finish that, write 4 to 6. Then write 7 to 9. Then write 10 to 12. If you don't write the story, you don't know what you are born for. You're doing whatever, you're copying everybody and doing. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Only when you do that, we can find out the purpose of your life. You will get to know what's your purpose. So explain that to him. Nu kate raile Hari. I know that. Because you were not explained properly. Or you didn't understand. Or Navya was not there. Alima wrote 7 to 9. Understood clearly? Kamal understood in the very beginning what I was telling. Okay, good. So, fine. So this is important. Please start writing the story. There is no point me going ahead. There are 24 people, and out of which only a handful of people, about 6 or 7, have started writing the story. You have come here, and I'm teaching you how to find the purpose of your life, unique purpose of your life. Okay. Please start today. And this is for YouTube also. So only if I see that you all are writing your story and you're serious about finding out your purpose, why do you want to find the purpose? If you are on the path to fulfill your purpose, success is guaranteed. Till you're facing others, till you're copying others and other systems, failure is inevitable. So you have to fall onto the frequency and purpose for which you have come. And when you come, who has wished that? That is the wish of your godliness inside, of your divinity inside, of your teacher and guide inside, your sarathi, that voice. That is what is for the soul inside. It came into this body in order to achieve something through this body, that unique purpose. That's why you have a face, unique face. Your purpose is unique. It is a will of the creative force. Your will and the creative force are together here. You are naturally a partner at this level. If you go into the heart, first comes soul, just sitting below the soul is coming the divinity, and in between those two is the teacher aspect, the one who is speaking to you. And below that divinity is the absolute inside. All three are together, one after the other. This is called the soul divine absolute complex, in which you can add the teacher aspect, the guru aspect also. The partnership already exists between all three of you. In fact, 4 of you, even the teacher. When you awaken the teacher, only it comes. If you have not awakened the teacher and you are following a teacher outside, it will not happen. There's only one teacher you're supposed to follow, and that is the teacher inside you, nobody else. I can guide you, but I am not your teacher. I am not your guru. You are your own guru. Yes, I have achieved the ability to awaken the gurus inside everybody. So I'm the guru awakener. Yes, that I will tell you I am. That's what I had to become in order to help everybody. But I am not your guru. I am the one who awakens the guru inside you. That is what I was destined to do. That is what my purpose was in life, to help you awaken the guru and follow the will of the three, of the absolute divine and soul inside you to achieve. So once you achieve, once you start trusting the absolute inside you, once you have faith, what is the quality of absolute? It's infinite potential, infinite wealth, infinite love, infinite joy, infinite passion, infinite purpose. And he's given you one. If it has come into you, means you will be living always. You will be provided for. They knew that you will be able to achieve it. They trusted you, but you're getting distracted outside. Who says you shouldn't have all the good things in life? You can have. But the main purpose is you are born to help this whole earth to become heavenly, to become the golden, to become the age of truth. By bringing everybody to this God-fearingness, realizing that there is this creative force through which it's running. You need to run in the power of the absolute which is inside. And you need to awaken that. So now what you're doing everything you're doing. Oh, I am the one. I'm going to do everything you're doing. But actually you are not doing. There is a potential of power inside which is there. And once you start trusting that power, that it will be taken care of. So absolute is the father, divine is the mother. Okay. The teacher is in between, the Sarathi, who is awakened teacher, which comes and sits in between. And soul is yourself. And the soul expresses whatever it has to achieve through the body. But you started thinking, I am the body, I am everything. And once you start doing this, once you start going and having trust and faith in that inner potential, absolute divine guru and self potential, now you're not operating on this body. It's like a steering wheel. Remember good old days when the steering wheel was there in the cars? You had to do like this and like this in order to drive and turn the wheels, because you have to turn everything. Now what you have? Power steering. So I want you not to make the effort totally by yourself. Have faith that the power of the creative self, the divine self, the soul self, the teacher self is also moving through it. You're on power steering. And this is the partnership which will definitely be successful, because nobody will try to fool around with you. But when you have external partners, when you do shares, when you do stocks, when you do all those type of tradings, you are not in control. You're absolutely gambling. You think you've understood everything? There's somebody will just slip the rug and you'll fall. But in this, you will not fall. When you have your trusted partners inside you. Okay? So I want you to create this intention and resolve that you want to create a partnership with it. For freedom at all levels, not just financial freedom, freedom at all levels. Which, by the way, I'm doing the financial freedom workshop on one day next week. I think it will be Friday. Everybody is welcome. It's very reasonably priced. And that is level 1. So we'll go from financial freedom level 1 to level 2 to level 3, 3 months. Then we'll go from financial freedom level 1, 2, 3 to financial abundance. Financial freedom to financial abundance. That is under the 3 levels. And it will continue for the whole year, finally, to create so much of wealth that you need to create a legacy, financial trust. So that is the thing you learn, and you need to implement it with partnership inside your body. Okay. So create this intention, resolve now, if that is what you want to do, and put it in, and we will take it further. Place your hands on the heart. We are still in the cardiovascular system. I, your name. Only when you say this statement will it happen. Huh? Putting the hand on the heart, bringing the attention and fixing the focus and attention there, inviting the awareness, breathing are prerequisites to be able to manifest what you want. It just brings you into the state of manifestation, ability to create. Breathe. And now when you state, it happens. I Ramesh, your name. Dissolve whatever blocks are holding me back from having. So this is your intention. Huh? What you're stating is your intention. Holistic, healthy, body, what you wrote in the form, heart, blood pressure, circulatory system, holistic, wealthy, whatever income you want, whatever you had written in the resolve. If it was financial freedom, state that. Income, opportunities, and resources. Number 3, holistic, wise life, awareness, clarity, and direction. See, the soul state is silent. When you do realize your soul, you become very silent. When you become divine, the silence is deeper. That means when you have realized being in the state of divinity. And there are many levels you need to go. Let's take from the Hindu system, divinity. First, achieve the Shiva aspect. Then to Parvati or Shakti aspect. Right half of the body is Shiva, left half the body is Shakti, to achieve that first in the divinity state. Then you rise up to the sustaining state or Vishnu state. Then you go to the wealth state or Lakshmi state. This is how it hierarchy. This is the ascension. But inside the heart, it is going deeper into a center. But actually, you're ascending to this level. Then you go to Brahma or ability to create. Then you go to Saraswati or knowledge at all levels. And then you ascend to time or go deeper into the heart, into time, Kal. And then you ascend into the space or Antariksh. Time compression, space compression, time expansion, space expansion. There are different dimensions of being. For example, 100 years of a human, when the person soul leaves the body and goes, each year for us is equal to 1 day for the soul. So much of time compression, time dimension changes. So when you try to feed your ancestors, and you are doing it only once a year, the exercise, it is actually only 1 day has passed for them. So you are actually feeding them every day as per their time dimension. You have to readjust your resolve form, please refine it, readjust it when you start realizing, when you start understanding, when you start getting it, when you are in the Balwan moment. So move your toes, move your fingers, wipe your hands. And now, all of you, do like in YouTube. Please click the like while you're thinking of what was your well-being stated before and what is after. Before you write that, like, subscribe, notification button, share. Don't write it in the chat what the well-being stated was. Share with 10 people, whether it is Facebook Messenger, whether it is Telegram, whether it is, and write the thing, invite them, help them fill the resolve form, write your experience, guide them, and now write in the comment. So by doing this, this whole thing, don't think it's all meant for others to benefit. And you are the person, the conduit who is helping them. You are their guide. So I think more or less everything is done today. You understood a lot of truths, but I want you to ask questions based on the truths I talked about during the exercise, if you remember something. So please write on the chat before and after, and then ask me that question. बेटा YouTube में क्या हो रहा है देख.
Sir, they're writing well-being status, and before, like, you started when there was a question from Kalyani.
Yes.
Can I ask?
Yes.
Happy evening, sir. What is the significance of number 9? Why it is so auspicious? As you said, 27, that's why she asked.
There's nothing beyond number 9. It signifies infinity. Okay. It signifies that you wanting to go all the way to the last, to the end, to the endless end. Okay. There may be many meanings, but the moment you say 9, a certain vibration is elicited. You feel infinite. And you have to say that in the heart. Okay. Any other question?
Yes, it is
Yes.
from Kalyani only.
Yes.
Why we need to feed the souls when they have already taken birth into some other body?
But we are still connected. They may not have taken birth yet. Their identity is still maintained. And that is the thing, is trying to remember them. And each time you remember them, each time you do, you give them energy collectively each year for them to rise above whatever level they are. There are 7 levels of soul world. According to me, 9. And each level is brighter. Each level, the years change. Like 1 year of ours is equal to 1 day for this. So exponentially, it will grow above. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. It grows that way. And each level is brighter than the other. So we are giving a push. After all, they looked after us. They took care of us. They were there for our growth when they were there. So it is expression of our gratitude and assistance to help them rise up beyond whatever their level is. Kalyani, got it? Next.
No next question here.
Okay. Any question? Anybody has any question in Zoom? Okay, no question. That's great. Did you understand what I told you, people? So the first level in the divinity is fulfillment. Second level is compassion. Third level is enrichment. Fourth level is wealth generation. Fifth level is creativity. Sixth level is knowledge. Seventh level is time. Mastering time. Eighth level is space. Mastering space. Being in the center of space rather than far away. Being in the stressless, spaceless state. And last is the absolute. When I told you I was talking of Shiva, Parvati and everything, they are the individuals with those qualities. Okay, good. So this is how the ascension happens. The vibrations of Shiva, vibrations of Shakti is more than the human Shiva. The vibrations of Vishnu is more than the Parvati. The vibrations of Lakshmi is more than the Vishnu. So the frequency of all these qualities is different. So fulfillment, slow frequency, like that it goes on. Then compassion, the next frequency, little more higher frequency is enrichment, then wealth generation, then we come to creativity, and then we come to each level is going on. So outside you're ascending, but in the heart you're going deeper and deeper and deeper. Because in the heart is the center, outside is the field. Any question?
Yes, sir. In YouTube it is. It is from Sarla. Sir, can we heal ourselves and others? As I heard that, according to karma, we have experienced that pain. Otherwise, we have to experience in next life.
We've experienced?
We have experienced that pain, according to
Pain.
karma.
Yes.
Otherwise, we have to experience in next life.
No. See, you got it wrong. Karma, if there is something, let us take good or bad. Let's take the bad first. If there is something negative you did in the previous life, and then you realized that that was negative, I shouldn't have done it. And then you start the process of repenting, letting go, undoing what that wrong you were doing. But you did not complete it in that previous life. You didn't have time. So then you take birth. Say, I have to take birth again to complete this process. Before that, your body gave way. The soul knows it has to complete it. And this body of ours, yours is not able to complete it. It gave way. And now you take birth again to a new body to complete the process what you started. You need to let go of all the good karma and bad karma, and you have to be karma-less in order to go. Understood, Sarla? If you have such deep questions, whenever you feel that I need to be closer and ask these questions and talk personally, then you think of joining the Zoom program. Otherwise, write here and be ready with your questions one day before so you can post it and I can answer it for you. Yes, go ahead.
One more from Shweta it is. Sir, I want to share one thing with you that when I was 6 years old, only one thought comes to my mind. I used to question myself that who I am. When that thought comes to my mind, I felt very anxious. Why I was anxious?
Okay.
Why I was feeling very anxious? Even I don't know what that means.
That means we have to figure out now. You are thinking of who am I, which normally people think about it after the age of 40. You are thinking at the age of 6. That means it is trying to tell you this whole system, although when you are born, memory is switched off of the past life. Okay. And till the age of 4 or 5, you're still connected with the past life. And exactly at 6, between 5 and 6, you have started thinking, who am I? Interesting, right? So you've lost the connection. And you start becoming anxious because you have lost the connection. Before you knew who you were. Past life connection. So at 6, you start. And if you're becoming anxious, which no child generally doesn't happen, at that age, they start creating their own kingdom. If you say, I will put clothes on for you as a small child. No, I'm grown up. I can put my own clothes. I can look after myself. I can do everything, So they have started building their own kingdom. But you need to build not just your own kingdom, but you need to build the kingdom around that beautiful force which is inside you, which is keeping you alive. In conjunction, in faith, in trust with the godliness inside you, which is keeping you alive, which is allowing your heart to tick. So that is what was happening, Shweta. Now, if you're still struggling with who am I, even now, then you're supposed to write the story which I told you. That is one way. So you write the story of, as I'm telling you, and then we will come to a conclusion and we'll do the measurement once you have completed your story. Then I will help you do that measurement. So I'm waiting for people to complete the stories to take it again to measurements of how to confirm what is that unique purpose of yours. That's one way. You want to speed up the process? You don't want to write the story? Then we can do the leaf reading. Nadi leaf reading. Genuine Nadi leaf reading. Not anybody. Don't get fooled. Because that reading is the exact script of what you wrote in the previous life before you took birth. How are you going to live this? What are you going to do? What are you achieving? Which karmas you will clear? All that is there. I hope I answered your question. The anxiousness is due to the loss of connection with the past life strangely inside you. But you have to tell me more details of what is going on at this age now so that I can help you further. So please write or think of it and write it tomorrow when I come. Yes, Mido.
Нэг хэдэн асуулт байна. Нэг нь болохоор нөгөө сүнс юу сая багш навчнайчаас гэж хэлсэн. Навчнайчаас уншуулсны дараагаар одоо хувь тавилт нь өөрчлөгддөг гэж би бодод байгаа. Нэгдүгээрт өөрчлөгддөггүй заслаа хэлсний дараагаар.
First question I would like to ask, I have actually many questions, but first of all, you have just talked about the Nadi reading, Nadi reading. After people actually get their Nadi reading and after they get the session, I believe their destiny changes. So
yes.
Am I
yes.
right?
Yes.
So
that means they started changing and correcting as they want it. So the opportunity, see, Nadi reading is an opportunity to revisit your story of what you want to achieve in this life, what you had written. Everybody doesn't get the opportunity to do the Nadi reading. Now, if you get the Nadi reading, at that time, that is a window you wrote. And your present life, you have matured, you have changed, you have become wiser than what you were in the previous life. And that wisdom says, okay, this story, I wrote it when I was not in that state of wisdom. It's a different state of wisdom. Now, I think I want to correct this. I want this to be faster, this to be not happen. So that is one of the reasons why we do the remedies. Remedies started. But you have to have your intention and resolve what you want to speed up and what you want to not speed up. And when you have that intention and resolve, you need to rewrite your destiny as you think it should be. That means you're overwriting what was written in the Nadi based on your wisdom now, wisdom, your understanding, wisdom and your knowledge. Okay. And that's rewriting. And that rewriting process is what I help you do, which the Nadi people cannot. Because of the experience with thousands, I can help you to rewrite it, but it is you whom I make you to write. And then once you're ready for the rewriting, then I will take you through the online life journey remedies, where I will take you astrally to all the temples, which is written there. I will take you to correct those things and then make you rewrite it. And then I tell you how to use that rewrite document every day in order to make it a reality, so that you're able to fulfill what you want. So it's not just reading for the sake of knowing. No, you have given that window of opportunity to correct or improve upon that reading. That is the main purpose. It's not just going to the temples and going the vibrations. No, you need to implement. You need to take action. See, the force inside, godliness, will give you the openings. That creative force inside, the divine force inside, the soul force inside, the teacher force inside gives you the opportunity, but you have to take action on the opportunity. You need to implement. That's the rewriting process. Only when you implement in writing, it will happen. Just saying after the reading, I don't want this to happen, it is no use. That's just, it'll erase. But you have to write it. Have you understood that? You can change your destiny. And I'll tell you another thing. After you have fulfilled your destiny of this life, you can decide on the next, even before you start the next life. So if you need 100 lives to reach the state of mukti, you can do all those 100 lives in this life itself. That is the ability. That is the potential a human being has, a godlike potential, the ultimate potential. Okay, good. Second question.
Дараагийнх нь болохоор одоо нөгөө насварсан хүмүүс эргэж энэ ертөнцид байгаа хүмүүстэйгээ холбогдох боломж байдгүй. Бурхан багш нарыг холбогддог гэдэг яриад байдаг. Тий. Тэгээ одоо нөгөө энхэр ах шиг болохоор бас шавнар нэгээд ирээд эмчилгээ хийгээд явчлаа. Тэглээ инглээгээд яриад байдаг байхгүй. Энэ үнэн үү худлаа юу гэж асуух гал.
Yes. So the people who passed away, after they passed away, do those people actually connect with the people on the earth? Because, the Buddha, it was told the Buddha teacher actually comes to their students and tell them, like his teachings, and even the Inspire, my husband, his students are saying, like, oh, teacher came and they did a session on me. So like my question is it true or
Yes,
false?
100%.
So
And you know why? I'll tell you. All the students have a tremendous amount of faith and trust in him. Even if he's passed away, it's the body which passed away, but that eternal soul, teacher, divine, absolute complex of his is eternal. It never passes away. It's always there. So it's available. And it's inside each of the students. So whenever they seek, it rises in order to come to the healing. They come to do. Just like many of you told me, our accident is going to happen and I come suddenly and stop it. I am not actively participating. You're making it happen. So it is true. Correcting. That's coming.
За 3 дахь асуулт нь болохоор одоо бурхны шашинд болохоор нөгөө юу яах хэрэгтэй гэж юу вэ?
Go on.
За дараагийнх нь асуулт нөгөө сүнс хідэн төлөвтэй байдаг юм бэ гэд асуусан яасан шүү дээ. Тэр нь болохоор тэр юм уу? Гэхдээ ингээд бурхны шашинд болохоор хүн нөгөө нэгүсгүй мөн чанараа одоо нэг өстой бод төлөвт орох өстой энэ төргээд яриад байдаг. Тэгээд тэрэндээ бид нар болохоор зүгээр шамлаа хийгээд тэр төлөвт орж болохгүй юу гэж боддог. Шамлын бяцлалаа хийгээд тэр төлөвт орж болох уу? Нэгүсгүй төлөвт орох өстой гэж яриад байдаг юм билээ. Тэгжиж гэгэрдэг гэд.
Yes, нэгүсгэн төлөөд
бод чанараа тийм юу лээ? Бод мөн чанараа нээх те, бод мөн чанартай хүрэх гээд яриад байдаг шүү те. Тэгжиж гэгэрдэг гэдэг. Тэгэхээр бид нар тэхгүйгээр одоо шамблын бяцлаглаа хийгээд одоо энэ зүрхнийхээ алхмууд руу нэвтрээд тэр мөн чанараатай хүрч болох уу гэж асуух гэдэг байна.
Yes.
Буддын ухааны одоо бод мөн чанарт орох арга зүй биш. Одоо нөгөө нэг тэр арга зүй биш. Гэхдээ яг ижилхэн бод мөн чанарт хүрэх мөртлөө шамлын дасгалаараа бод мөн чанартай хүрч болох уу гэдэг асуулт дээр тий. Yes, teacher. The question is, in Buddhism, when people actually reach the body state, they actually reach the enlightenment. Body state is in a way the compassionate state. So, and there's a way how to actually reach that state in Buddhism. But without doing the Buddhism technique, can I actually do it in my way? In Shambhala, can I do the Shambhala exercise and reach the body state, the enlightenment state?
All these exercises which I teach you is to finally reach Mukti Moksha. That is, and to reach Mukti Moksha, there is self-realization, self-enlightenment, divine realization, divine enlightenment, is absolute realization, absolute enlightenment, which is happening. So you can do that, or you can integrate it with the religious practice, what has been taught. I have made it very, very simple and easy to achieve moksha and mukti. Moksha means, it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that you will not die or born or something. You'll never be born again. You will always remain alive is moksha. Rather than saying, I escaped death and I will not be born again. They say that way. But actually it is, you can live forever and decide when to leave this body. Any other questions, Sunil?
Yes, sir. There is a question in chat.
Which one?
YouTube.
It is from Shirisha.
Yes. Sirisha, Minnesota, Sirisha, California.
California.
Okay.
Sometimes we lost our money in big amount suddenly without knowing how to cope with it.
Okay. First of all, trust that whatever happened, happened for the best. That's all. And trust that there is no lack of wealth which is available for you. And you need to have that extreme trust and faith in the creative force which created you. And that is very much existent inside you. The moment you go from being in the, what is that? Mano. Going from being in the Mano or the Bhagya, you switch to Ananda, automatically you start coping up. From Ananda, go to Atma, even more coping up. So the coping up goes on increasing and starts getting better. So all you need to do is, rather than stay in the head where you're getting worry and where you're getting fear, go and stay in the heart, in the Ananda, Atma, Divya, or the Absolute. The question was Sirisha's question, Soren Chiming. I'm telling you the question now. She says, when you lose a large amount of money, how do you cope with that loss? Yes. Anything else, Sunil?
No, sir.
Very good. And nothing here also?
No, I think Mido already asked. Yeah, otherwise they wrote before and after numbers.
Yes. Okay. God bless you. And